Hmm. All right, gamers, I think I'm ready. I think we're ready. Hope there's no audio issues as I tried to fix that, and I think I got it down by now. My cursor's so big.
I won't do.
Put a hidden underground dock west of Niaz.
You didn't happen to see a lord come by, did you?
Sorry, friend, but she just left. Came by with a whole posse of underlings, boarded her ship, and took off at first wind. We damn near got blown away. She was that much in a hurry. Damn! So we missed her! You guys trying to go after her? Need a ride?
Are you saying you know how to steer a ship?
Spent most of my life chained to the deck of some ship or other. Yeah, I know my jib from my boom.
We don't know how dangerous it'll be. Better you give us the boat and stay on solid ground.
Whoa there! You been out on the water before? The sea ain't nobody's friend, you know. You need a sea dog like me, or you'll sink her before she makes it out the harbor.
We're losing time. Sir, we're in your debt.
Now that's more like it. Name's Mahavar. Just give me a holler when you're all set, and we'll set sail.
The trick is he kills us. Alright, I think we're ready. I'm gonna forget how to do the combat. It's gonna be pretty bad.
This is like a dream come true. Never gotten to captain a ship before. Never would have thought I'd get a chance like this. Thank you, y'all.
The pleasure's all ours. Think we'll catch up to her?
Of course we will. They got too much weight on them. Meanwhile, this ship's carrying nothing but us salty scalawags. They got a good head start on us, but we can take them.
Do you know if there are any Danans on that ship?
Couldn't say for sure. On the one hand, seeing as it's supposed to be something of another castle, I'd reckon they probably wouldn't let a bunch of Danans on board. On the other hand, I'd be real surprised if the Renans were able to pilot that thing all by themselves. In any case, it's gonna be a while before we reach her. Till then, you're all free to do whatever. Just don't fall in the ocean.
Okay, so it's one of those talk the whole
I know
party
Mom
things
said
out.
we can take it easy. There's not exactly a lot to do on this boat. I guess I'll check in on everyone and see how they're holding up. Hold that pose long enough and someone might just come along and paint you.
Any artist who'd see fit to paint me needs their eyes tested.
What can you tell me about Almeidrea?
Not as much as you'd probably wish. I only ended up crossing paths with her a handful of times, after I was chosen to be a lord on Lenegus.
Ah, right. I almost forgot about Lenegus. How much do you think they know about what's been going on down here?
It's safe to assume they know everything, though I know not why they choose to remain uninvolved. Perhaps they see what's been happening as just part of the ongoing crown contest.
Even what Almeidrea did? Has it really reached the point where her actions are seen as normal?
Not to my knowledge, no. At its core, the crown contest is a competition to see who can amass the most astral energy. And to amass such energy, slaves are needed to collect it from. It's therefore against the Lord's interest to kill them.
So then why would Almeidrea do something like that?
We must remember that time is running out in the crown contest. Perhaps her hand was forced, so to speak. It is a way to accrue astral energy faster and in larger quantities than through slave labor. Doing so kills off that labor force, obviously, but it is a means to an end nonetheless. No one could have foreseen that something like the Hollowing would arise back when the contest was first conceived.
Is becoming the Sovereign of Rena really that important to the Lords?
Of course. It's the greatest prize one can attain in their eyes. In that respect, at least, I'm really not that surprised that Almeidrea resorted to what she did, as utterly despicable as it is.
It's reassuring to hear you feel the same way I do.
I worry that the only reason I never did anything similar in Menancia was due to my lack of ambition.
If you didn't want to be reminded of your past, you could have just plugged your ears.
You think too highly of me. I'm afraid I must respectfully disagree. I'm not nearly as virtuous of a person as you might wish to believe.
If that's so, would you have been so shaken up when Kisara lost her brother? Why else would you turn your back on your own kind and choose to fight for Miguel's dream? Aren't we just Danans?
Getting too real. I thought this was gonna be like a
Did
calm
what you
ship
see
ride,
in
especially with the music
Mahak-Sar hit
playing.
you that hard?
What Deadheim did to that city, he didn't liberate anyone. Anyone who refused to follow him was an enemy in his eyes. 300 years of Renan rule taught him nothing.
What I have come to understand is that the conflict extends beyond Danan versus Renan. There is an internal quarrel as well. I mean to bring about a true, lasting coexistence in Menancia. But there are more walls we must topple first.
And you don't think you can pull it off?
Well, you seem to think you can, at least.
Does that make us enemies?
Insofar as an exchange of swordplay, no, it doesn't.
Not good enough for you?
Are you really... Forgive me. I will continue to fight by your side a while longer. That much I have decided.
Okay. Why is the music so loud? I'll explain it. Maybe like 85. Oh, the SAO thing. Okay. Is that it? Very easy difficulty.
I sense a strange power from this.
I took a look around inside the ship just in case, but I didn't find anything that looked like it might be suspicious.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
You know, it wasn't until I left Calaglia that I finally realized just how big the world is.
When we tore down the wall in Calaglia, and I could finally see the horizon in the far-off distance, I had the exact same thought.
Yeah, somehow the sea is different though. I'm not sure just how to put it. It's almost as if it just goes on forever. I bet my old man would have been blown away by this view.
Yeah.
Ever since he died, I've been thinking about what it was that he was really trying to say to me at the end. I keep going over his words again and again. And heck, maybe I'm just overthinking it all. But still, sometimes I wonder if it could have turned out differently. If there was something I could have done. But no matter how much I play it back, I'm still no closer to finding any answers. And then there's everything with Rinwell. I stopped her from killing Almadria, but was that really the right thing to do? Or did I just end up making things harder for her?
Realistically, she would have got
like
her ass
such a
beat.
screw
I
up.
don't
You're
get
not
that
the
part.
only one. I keep asking myself what Zephyr would have done had he been here. Like I think, how would Zephyr have handled Rinwell?
Yeah, I think he definitely would have stopped her. No doubt about it.
And that's exactly what you did, Law. I think he'd be really proud of you.
Alphen.
Zephyr's not the worst yardstick to measure ourselves against. Let's both do our best to make him proud.
Sounds like a deal. Thanks, Alphen.
Thanks, Alfred. My God, we do have to talk to
You
everybody.
look so good. You all right?
Yo, seasick?
The floor. It keeps moving. How can you stand it? How can you even stand?
I'm not the best person to ask about discomfort. I can't feel pain, remember?
I still can't believe what happened in Niez. Even now. As a lord, my expectations for Almadria were already pretty low. But the way she treated human lives like they're mere playthings.
Yeah. And it wasn't as if the situation in Niaz was improving much to begin with.
You mean Deadheim.
The whole reason I started fighting back was because of my anger at the atrocities of Renan rule. Back then, all I had to worry about was fighting the Renans for the sake of the Danans. But then I met Shion and the people of Menancia, and things became a lot more complicated. It's even messier now that we have to worry about Danans like Deadheim.
It used to be that the Danans were the ones in the right, and the Renans were the ones in the wrong. Though, maybe that was just a biased perspective from being on the side of the oppressed.
Exactly. We'll never tolerate the Renans ruling over us. But nothing ever ends up being as black and white as you'd expect it to be either. That's clear to me now.
That said,
Here, Leslie.
even putting aside
unfitting
bad apples
music.
like Deadheim for a moment, you may be able to free the Danan people, but that won't undo 300 years of oppression. It'll be hard for them to not give in to their resentment. I think maybe that's why I clung to our dream so hard back in Menancia.
Even if his motivations weren't pure, Dohalim has a good heart. He didn't sink to the depths Almadria did.
You don't understand. I'm saying that it goes deeper than that. This hierarchy we live in, it's not solely something the Renans invented. I remember a story Rinwell once told me. She said before the Renans invaded, we Danans had our own class system. We are the ones who divided ourselves. I saw it in Deadheim's eyes. He wanted to rule over others.
To hear Bayfon tell it, Deadheim wasn't always that way.
But as time went on, and he and the Darkwings fought the Renans, he eventually changed. I guess what I'm getting at is, if we defeat the Renans but just go back to the way things were before, was there even any point in fighting?
But that world isn't the one you want to create, right?
Maybe not. But to tell you the truth, these days I'm not so sure that dream is even possible.
You have your promise to Miguel, though. Your home and the people of Menancia are depending on you.
I know. My brother. He truly believed in his dream of coexistence. And I suppose, even now, many people still do. And then, there's you.
Who, me?
You and Shion.
Not sure I follow.
Okay, then let me spell it out for you. How many other Renans and Danans do you know that get on as spectacularly as the two of you?
I don't know that I'd say spectacularly.
Well, I suppose it's really all a matter of how you look at it, isn't it?
I really don't see what you're getting.
I think I'm getting seasick again. Sorry. Can you just give me a wide berth for a few minutes?
Awkward. Hello, Matt. We're on a boat.
Do you think Law is okay?
If you're worried, why don't you ask him yourself?
Yeah. I think maybe I should apologize to him too. I should apologize to all of you, really.
Us too?
Well, I was kinda lying to you all this whole time. I was blind to everything except my own revenge. I never even considered the
Sasuke.
struggles all of you might be facing.
We all have things we'd prefer to keep to ourselves, Rinwell. So what if you had something to hide? It doesn't undo the good that you've done, or the people that you've helped save along the way.
But that's not what I mean.
I know. You're talking about Almeidrea, right?
Yeah. I hate her, Alphen. I can't stop hating her. Even just thinking about her makes my head feel like it's going to explode. But it's not just her. I think about the way Law looked at me. I hated the Lord who killed my parents. And I hated the Renans I had to travel alongside. And yet, Cyslodia's Danans backstab each other like it's a normal way of life. And Mahag Sar has people like Deadeye. But then there are people like Law and Shion. It's all just too much. I don't know what to think anymore.
Law never said that you had to forgive Almeidrea. It's only natural you would hate your family's murderer. But
But what?
Law left home because of how much he hated his father. As a result of that, well, I think Law spent a lot of time thinking about how they never got to make things right. And if I had to guess, killing Ganabel didn't make any of those feelings go away. Law let revenge fuel him, and I think now he's afraid you'll do something you'll regret.
Afraid?
Whatever happens to Almeidrea when this is all over is up to you. I'll respect whatever choice you make. Just think it over carefully for me, okay? You still have time.
Okay, I understand
Okay.
what's going on now. I remember everything now.
Thanks, Alphen.
It took a minute.
Say, back then, after the fight, I think I really made Shion mad. I don't know, though. Maybe it just looked that way. But I guess I just can't seem to understand how she feels. Do you know why she gets like that?
Shion's...
Complicated.
She can be a tough nut to crack. She doesn't really talk a whole lot about herself.
It's just what she said about hate being a source of strength. Where did that come from? I I wonder how it feels. Not being able to hold another person's hand.
Me much further, you'll go overboard.
That means she electrocutes all the fish in the water?
Keeping an eye out for Alnadria's ship?
I'm looking at the ocean.
The ocean?
Yeah. The waves. They help me think. This world is filled with natural wonders. The icy air and white peaks of Cyslodia. The lush green glades of Menancia. The harsh wastes of Calaglia. But Menancia has its Lake of Death, and Nias its ruins. And they wouldn't be there if it weren't for that contest.
Say we actually manage to put a stop to the crown contest for good. What do you think will happen between the Dahnans and the Renans then?
You first.
Well, I want to believe that the coexistence we saw in Menancia can happen elsewhere, too. It's insane.
Got on a boat
For all of us to
because
keep
one of the
fighting.
Renans
If
that were
Menancia can
hunting
do it, so can everyone else.
sailed off in a hurry, so now we're chasing her on a
Yeah.
boat because
I
they're
think
ahead
that
of
would
us.
be good too. A world
On
where
another
everyone
boat.
can get along.
It's boats chasing
At
boats.
least, that's what I've come to believe.
You sure have changed.
I can't lie to you. Since I was young, I've looked down on the Dahnans too. But I've seen a lot. And I see things differently now. I've seen so many ugly and terrible things in this world. And yet, they didn't come from just the Dahnans. And the good things too. They didn't come from just the Renans. Kindness and cruelty exist on both sides. A person's race doesn't factor into it. So, I guess you're right after all, Alphen. I have changed. You know, I've never actually touched another person like this.
While holding hands?
Shion.
Ever
Whoa.
since I was on Lenegis, I've always been alone. Even after I came to Dana. Always.
And now?
She's got a squad.
Do you still not remember your past?
No. Sometimes it feels like I can almost remember. But then this mask stops me.
The mask keeps you from remembering why you have the mask in the first place. It's a little ironic, isn't it?
A little. Well, it won't be long now before
fuck
you're
was
rid of those
that?
thorns, you know?
When
Only
did he make
2
that
lords
sound?
remain. And once you have their master course, you'll be able to create the Renis Alma, right? Then you can... Shion?
Sorry, it's nothing. Promise.
It's something. It's always something.
You're right, though. It'll all be over soon. I never could have made it this far on my own. I have everyone to thank for that. Including... especially you, Alphen.
Don't worry about it. We're friends, after all.
Yeah, we are.
Wink wonk.
Wonder how much longer it's going to be before we catch up to
Yo,
Ametria.
bro, man, I'm
I'll
hoping
ask
soon.
Marvar.
Get a better head start. Had a better head start than I first thought. If you want to take a nap before things pop off, now's the time. Alright, sleepy time.
Look who's up. Good timing. We're closing in on her stern as we speak.
Closing in on her.
That's the ship? She's huge. Law, go gather the others, will you?
That ship's gonna be a whole ass
Think
dungeon.
you'll be able
That's
to
great.
flank them without getting spotted?
Yeah, with the fog as our ally, I think I might just pull it off. As long as we ain't too noisy, we should be okay.
What'll you do if they catch on to us?
Not much I can do. Ship that size, they'll probably blow us to bits before we ready cannons.
Open hatch, how convenient.
Persistent little things.
Oh, but she knows, okay.
Evidently, I shouldn't have spared the wretched vermin. Hungry
dragon.
already, my dear? Worry not, for you shall have plenty to feast upon shortly.
Nah, we gonna kill it.
Perfect. You managed to get us right up beside them.
I'll stay with the ship so we can leave as soon as you're done.
Good. Then let's find Almadria.
Knew it. I was like, yeah, this ship's gonna be a dungeon.
Shia.
Now that's what I call a ship!
Yeah. The biggest one in all of Mahag Saar. So big that it took years to construct.
For all we know, Kelzelik may well have been smuggling materials to help build it. In which case it would be yet another mistake on my part.
We don't know that she was only getting materials from Menancia.
You think it's possible that they might have come from elsewhere too? Yeah, I guess I could see it.
But what do you think Almadria plans to do from here on out, now that she's abandoned her realm and sailed out to sea?
She'll be filling her coffers with gold, most likely. Then she'll sit back and enjoy the show as the other lords duke it out. Or something to that effect, at least.
I wouldn't put it past her.
She's strong, yet shrewd, and will stoop to any low. A dangerous one indeed.
She's not the first, and she won't be the last. This is a lord we're talking about, remember?
Sounds like you've made up your mind already.
There was never anything to decide. No one who can smile like that while doing what she did deserves to roam free.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Oh my god. That's right, they do all the skits at the beginning.
This might not be the best time, but if you have a minute. That mask of yours, it was shattered by a blow from Balsef when you fought back in Calaglia, correct?
Yeah, thanks for the reminder. I thought I was a goner.
Balsef's brute strength was in a league all its own, yet half the mask remains. It's remarkably durable. too durable to be Danon in origin.
Shion said the same thing. As if the fact I was wearing it meant there had to be more to me than met the eye.
You recalled your name when the mask broke, I hear.
Yeah, that's right. Although to tell you the truth, I'm a little scared what might happen when I lose the remaining half. Then again, the idea of not doing something because I'm afraid scares me even more. That's why I go on fighting.
Only he who first faces the night catches a glimpse of the dawn.
Come again?
It's nothing. Forget I said anything.
Okay, can I play the game now? I'm gonna forget how to do all of the battle stuff. It's gonna be great. Alright, let's go.
It's courteous.
Okay. Do I have a launcher move? I don't think I do.
I'll stop your movement, and I'll stop your run! Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor. I'll do my best! Here I come, my love! I'm down! Take down their defense!
Keep forgetting like bees to jump.
In an instant!
Okay, cool.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Let's check my moves real quick. Okay, that's 1 star. I have Sorter and Alpha. It's A button. Destruction. Demon Fang. Lightning Thrust. I gotta remember that there's a whole nother track use.
Got it.
Okay, gotta manipulate the astral energy. Cool.
That went well.
Are you okay?
Come here, doggies.
You're not too tough.
Right, here goes! This one's mine! I'm not done! Resonate with the on your tiger blade! Your reflexes will not serve you well here. Totally! In an instant! Impact block! Now!
Here goes!
Okay,
Reflect on that.
it's coming back a bit.
Leave the ensnaring.
Oh, that was hot.
Consider yourself finished.
Forgot how nice launchers are.
You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
Tomatoes. Okay, we gotta get that elevator online. What's up, boys?
Out of my way!
That makes it a thorn in our side.
My God.
Make it rain!
I have no limits.
Get my ass beat.
I owe you one. Dragon Form! Coming through!
Okay, that's how you do the Mystic Art.
Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Everlasting
Dragon Form! Be still! You're mine! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclops!
Okay, so Alpha's just basically launchers, that's right. A lot of muns.
out of our way! Taking too many hits!
You'll soon see about that.
Make it rain!
Astral energy!
Okay. Keep it going.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I think I remember I was trying out like Ridwell and other characters because I kept using Alpha for like the whole game. But I'm just gonna use him for a bit so I can actually
Do my best!
get back into the group of how the game plays.
This one's mine!
This one's got your name on it!
Oh, I want to hear the I gotta get the one move with Shion and Law that does the Netflix Badong.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
That being the thing.
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
How do I gotta go around. Hey, what's up?
Discourteous.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. My turn.
This one's mine!
I'm not done. Sword Alpha. Rising Sun. Ether.
Bloody howdy. Hook fight.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Well then, let's keep moving.
That's a red guard.
Let's dispose of this trash. Here goes!
Benediction light.
Gatling Smith! I'm a true gunslinger!
This dude's tough.
Being interrupted.
This one's mine!
Take this.
It's your
Alpha. You're mine. Eat dirt. Make it escape.
far enough!
Here I go. Sword Alpha.
I can carve through walls! Going in! We're interrupted!
See, the trick is, don't give him a literal second to breathe. Yeah, 143, that wasn't bad.
That's my cue.
Shut him down!
This ends
I thought he was gonna heal him, I got scared. Okay, Luna Rondo I remember doing pretty good in the air.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Everyone's still in one piece? Never seen anything like it.
It's an authentication key. They're quite common.
Maybe where you're from, but this is new to me.
It might go in an elevator somewhere. We should test it out.
I gotta check some. Battle music is. I think it is, right? How do I check it? Okay. There's that over there. That's that button. Cool, cool. Lower level, sure.
Gotta break through! You're mine! With the arc! This one's mine! On your castle! Freezing storm! Let's do it again! Demon Fang! You're mine! You got flyers!
I've got it. Let him march me.
Dragon Form! All yours!
I never miss. Who wants to die next?
Resonate with the earth!
Fucking wind everywhere.
Now! You're mine! I owe you one!
That's my cue.
Shut him down! Rising Falcon! Sword Rain Alpha! Make it right! You're mine!
Missed the timing for that one.
No escape! Look shot!
Glacial speed.
You're mine! Lazy Lunar Storm! Be still! Here I come! I'll smash you! Here I come! I'm ready!
Okay.
You managed to pull through.
Out of the way. Oh, that's a big boy.
An opponent like this should be easy. Sword Rain Alpha!
They really don't give up, do they?
Sword Rain Alpha! In an instant! Impact Block!
None shall escape my judgment.
You're finished!
Here,
Resonate with the Fury! Sword Rain Alpha! Not beyond fury!
Oh my god, this dude's doing damage. Okay, its weakness is wind.
Not connected ease! Behold! The Earth pulse! Tectonic fission!
Here, let me help.
Sword Rain Alpha!
One on
no further! Here I come! I'm not done! Sword Rain Alpha!
God.
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara.
That's right, she can do that. Okay.
Be still! You're on! Try harder! My turn! None can! You're taking too many hits! Take this! Sword Rain Alpha!
You'll soon see about that. I don't have much left.
That's right, CP needs to be restored. Let's use that.
Explosive ring!
What in the world?
Don't hurt me!
I'm alright.
I'll wait and then use it again.
I'm in your debt.
Ready for Kisara to do her thing. Stop them. Oh, he's done?
Consider yourself finished!
Okay, cool.
A hard-won victory.
Why isn't Rinwell in our party? That's right, this whole thing. Did I finish that one? Alright. Edit, there we go. Walk and replace maybe Shion. Yeah, we'll place Shion for a little bit. Yeah, armored dudes in here anyway. Lemons. Doggies.
Ow! Here I come! I'm not finished! Take this! Sword Rain Alpha! It's on! Sword Rain Alpha! Eat this! Don't leave! Blow them away! Now!
That's cool and all. Let's keep it going.
Stand back! Pick it up! You're on! You're finished! Dragon Swarm! First strike! Get down a roll now! Now we're not... Now you see what I can do! Time to shine! Orochi Fury!
God. Keeps jumping back.
Make it rain! I'll stop your movement! And
I want the Netflix Badong.
Now! You're mine!
These These don't seem like your run-of-the-mill Zeugles the Renans usually keep around.
Indeed.
Good
I
God.
believe it's safe to assume these were used in...
No backing down! The rebel! Freaking does it! You're mine! I'm on attack! Sword Rain Alpha! Fluid Swarm!
You'll have no mercy.
I see one, eh?
In here.
Sword Rain Alpha! Sword Rain Alpha! Still!
Sia, can you take care of them?
I'll stop your movement! And I'll stop your life!
Lightning attack.
No escape! Split it open! Be like
Shit, wrong person.
Sword Rain Alpha! Orochi Fury!
I never miss.
On your ass! I'm not done! Demon Fang! Do it! How about Luna! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Not a chance! On your knees!
How more? Is that it? Last two? Alright, bet.
Take that! Sword Alpha! Now, in the groove! Here I come! Masscape! Dragon Swarm! Ignite! You won't make a fool of me!
Primed and ready.
Now you see what I can do!
Time to
Sword
shine.
Rain Alpha! What did you do?
I never miss.
These fists has got your name on them! Sword Rain! Now, in your groove!
More for the stop.
Aw, the combo dropped. You were kicking so much ass.
Crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
He's not dead yet. Now he's dead.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
This is.
I remember seeing instruments just like this back in Estaluva Forest.
Looks and smells like some kind of medicine.
Whatever this place was used for, I doubt it is anything of repute.
I've been doing really great lately.
Sick dog intruders, or it's a lab rat. Why is it still... There's something else up behind me? Up. Thanks. Okay, what else? Up. Happy bottle. Increase battery chain, bonus. Okay, gotcha. What else be in here? There it is, access key B.
Do you sense one of your friends, Noodle?
Is one of Poodle's boys. Oh shit.
What is that huge flower-looking thing up there? Is that the ship's engine?
Indubitably. As one might expect, large ships require large engines in order to sail.
And if we destroyed it?
We might well sink the ship. Who knows if we would be able to escape before that happens.
Almeidria sure has been busy since the contest began.
This isn't Almeidria's doing.
You mean she didn't build this?
The body, yes. However, my guess is that the engine comes from a starship.
A starship? As in one of those vessels used to go to and from Lenegis?
Correct. The technology employed on Lenegis and in starships is more advanced than anything in our daily lives. Almeidria may be resourceful, but she could never produce an engine like this on her own.
You mean to tell me we've got even bigger enemies waiting for us up in the sky? My head hurts just thinking about it.
Don't worry about that for now. Just focus on taking care of Almeidrea.
Yo, City Spaghetti.
What is this?
Here we gotta find one of the owls. Stealing their rice, their eggs, their everything.
Seriously? Is this a joke? No shield can stand up to these fists! Engaging! This one's locked and loaded! You're finished! Eat this! Fire support! Make it ready! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Striker! The waters are
How about Shigan made that bird to just do blah 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 with the spells?
Armor won't save you! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Looks like we won.
What's up, boys?
Hi, Hoodle!
Now you're Alpha! I'm not done!
Lightning again! You'll pay for what you did!
Spirit!
Get toasty!
Yeah! Don't.
Not a chance!
Freeze Lancer!
No further! Here I come! Ready and ramp! It's over!
More for the stock.
Everyone hanging in there?
Oh. Owl's nearby. The owl. The owl's in the room.
I'll do my best!
Eat this! Tiger Storm! Orochi's Fury! I'm on!
Here's some!
Eagle Fly! I'm not done!
I'll be saving
Sword Rain
you.
Alpha! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Barely a blip on our radar.
There he is. Hell yeah.
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
It's on! For my lord! Prepare to be sealed! Orochi's Fury!
Now I'll have to take my revenge on you!
It's over! No further! Sword Rain Alpha! Lightning Thrust! Here I come! We're not finished! Orochi's Fury! Eat this! Dragon Swarm! Sword Rain Alpha!
Now I'm real mad!
You're not good! I'll finish you!
gonna jump back right into that.
Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Striker!
I feel...
And thus our
Natural grass. Okay, everyone's getting better armor.
strength yet grows.
Sleep now.
I don't understand. Did she like make a portal that he just popped out of?
You picked the wrong fight!
Freaking does it! Sleep now.
The enemy wields arms too.
We'll soon see about that.
Look sharp!
Lightning Fireblade! The water creates galaxy.
I'll crush
Oh,
you!
it's gonna break the rhythm. We're all gonna
Lightning reflexes! Ten of breath!
catch him off guard again. Oh, that part.
I'm not done! Sword Alpha! Watch this! Dragon Swarm!
Raging cascade! In here!
And pop those up.
Take this! Crush!
What did Kisara know healing?
Sword Rain Alpha! Be still! Rondo! This one's all mine! Take this!
Tiger
Sword Rain Alpha! Demon Fang! It's over! I'll smash you! Take this! I'm not done! Demon Fang! Rondo! Ignite!
God.
Escape!
No, jump on the floor. Okay, I'll take it. I don't care.
Flashing Fang!
I've been doing really great lately.
I'll do my best. This one's mine.
Where's the shot? Sword Rain Alpha!
Blaze on fire.
Showdown between blade and fist! You'll pay for that!
Did Kisara die?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Demon Descent! Flashing Fang! My turn! Here I go! Rising Thunder! Swallow Dance! Dragon Swarm! Sword Rain Alpha! Swallow Dance! I'm not done! This one's
Lightning Orb.
Here I come! Escape! Lightning Thrust! Freaking does it! Here I come! I'm not done! Dragon Swarm! Not again! Swallow Dance! Sword Rain Alpha! Ruthless Fury! Demon Fang! Here I come! I'm not ignite!
No. Oh, that's still got a hit.
You're mine! Take this! I'm not done! We're not finished!
Get toasty.
Dong.
Don't push yourself too hard.
Yeah, I should try playing some wall. What's up, boys? What?
Bring him down! So much for talking it out. Nothing gets by me. Fire support! I can carve through one. First strike!
Hit him with it.
Sweet now.
Does Law have launch? Oh my god, yeah, that answered that question.
Don't get careless.
Do some cooking. We can't do cooking for this, but you can though. I wish it was like Vesperius cooking. A big boy. We need an actual healer in here. Edit. Shion. Place. Alphen for now. Okay, let's try it. First, let's search these areas. Okay. What's up, fellas? Damn, that's pretty. Why am I? Do not wish to be that character, please. Thank you.
That's my cue.
Shut him down.
Got him.
Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here, let me help.
I'll run you through!
Chinese supernova ray! Chinese supernova! Raging hurricane! Here's a healing.
Now I'm in trouble! Down! Your arm! I'm on it!
Oh my god. Wall takes like 2 seconds of damage
Picked me off!
and just almost dies every time.
Tiger blade! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malachum! Will this help? Take this! I'm on it! I'm going in! I'll smash you! Lightning meteor!
Is this like the first Tales of I have to play on like semi-auto, not manual? What the hell is... how do I do this shit again? Fuck. Like that.
Thank you.
I'll finish you here and now! Go away! That's Tiger Blade! Eat this! That's Tiger Blade! That's enough! Lion Power! I owe you what's back! Tiger Blade! Hear me! I'm on Hear my call!
You made me angry. That was a bad idea.
Oh my god, stop fucking hitting me with a dumb tongue, you dumb frog.
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare the Malisa!
Okay, he's almost done.
I'll stop its charge.
Thanks, Kisara.
Cool, man. Alright, he's done.
No, I won't give in!
Oh, I'm paralyzed.
Ready and ready!
God, dude.
I can carve through Tiger I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! I'm on. If it's in the sky, it's mine.
It's not in the sky. Oh no, Rinwell.
Astral energy! Full throttle!
How's that for a kick? I'm getting better, right?
Quite. You're relying on your fancy footwork.
Does fancy footwork mean running away like a chicken?
Haha.
We won.
Time to increase the CP again.
She sure spared no expense on her castle.
This must be...
The captain's quarters. The presence of the spirit vessel and the sheer extravagance on display can leave no doubt.
There's no one here.
Yeah, but I doubt she's out for a moonlight stroll. You think she jumped ship and ran away again?
I doubt it. The conniving witch is probably up to something.
Agreed. In any case, as long as she hasn't suddenly sprouted wings, she has to be somewhere on the ship. Let's keep looking. The way this key's been placed, it's like she's daring us to come find her.
Yeah, like it's all some damn game.
What's wrong, sweetie? Is something scaring you?
Maybe he just doesn't like being in her room.
I think there's more to it than that. What could it be?
Only the owl could talk. Also, no, not. Doesn't look like it. Level 3 time. Alright, maybe not level 3 time. Level 4 time? Alright, level 4 time it is. This music's kind of obnoxious at this point.
What a pain. I can't see anything past all this stuff.
Be on your guard. For all we know, there could be something hiding around here.
What's up, bitch?
Get lost! Tiger Blade! Eat this! You see this coming? You think that steel will save you? Feisty one, eh? It's almost too strong. Split it open! Be my guest! This one's mine!
I got to turn down everything else to the music. Like, I gotta increase music volume because I can barely hear it. So when it comes to battle.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! You're wide open!
Pierce the evil with darkness! Take freeze lancer! Going in! Anything you want! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There! First aid!
Oh my god, I didn't
Demon Fang!
save it.
Everyone still in one piece?
Yep. I barely worked up a sweat. What is this?
That was a big blur right there. Fellas.
Hi, Hoodle!
Fucking lock on to him.
Eat this!
Okay.
This one's mine! Eat this! Blow away! Lunar Blast! Surface Knuckle! Lightning Orb!
My god, look how high I got him.
Eat this!
Alvin! This ends now!
Consider
Nutty.
yourself finished! Switch to offense!
Here's a healer!
Far enough! I heard one blast! I'm on a roll now!
Lunar corruption!
Make it ready!
Seems about right to me.
Open it, please. Thank you. Knight armor. I think I get the idea. Alpha's gonna probably replace you. There we go. What's up, bitch?
Gotta break through.
None shall escape my judgment.
Rising Wyvern. First strike. Lunar
Where
Roar.
are you going? Let Astrolane! Those flying creatures are a real pain in the butt.
Double Demon Fang.
I'll hit a word.
Earth Smoke.
Eat this! For healing art!
First strike.
That spot.
Orochi Fury.
Blow away!
Double Demon Fang. Destruction. Eternal Devastation. Glimmer Dragon.
Come and get it! Lunar
All things you hear. Rising Wyvern. First strike. Hurricane Storm.
Where are you going?
Yeah, get its ass.
Dragon Form.
You see what happened there as you crossed me? Shouldn't have done that.
Blow away.
It's weakened!
This ends now.
I'll crush you!
I still got it? Thought my shit was all the way down. I didn't notice.
Eat this! Come and get it!
You're mine. Storm. Take this.
Now you see what I can do!
I owe you one. Dragon Form. Iconic Truck.
I never miss!
Glimmer Dragon.
I'll finish you here and now!
I'm not
Eat
done.
this!
Stardust.
Blow away!
Rising Dragon.
Hey! Blow them away!
Okay, that wasn't as hard as I was gonna be.
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
Now we go to floor 3 up.
Did that get rid of the barrier?
We'll just have to go back and check.
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
If
Windlord.
Almadria's not in her own room, just where the hell is she?
It's possible she may be on the bridge, but I would guess that she's waiting for us elsewhere on a ship.
Which means she's most likely chosen a place where she'll have the advantage in a fight.
Be careful, guys. I came from an entire family of Danon mages, and that woman murdered all of them. All on her own. I hate to say it, but she's an incredibly powerful astral artist.
We already know she specializes in controlling wind astral energy. But on top of that, she might try to sick that monster on us again, too.
Right. To that woman, life itself is just a toy for her to play with. Let's make sure we put an end to it.
What, for life? Yo? We're gonna kill her? That's tough. How do I save? Oh, that's right, there's no save points. I thought there was gonna be. I kinda forgot.
One last place to look. Straight ahead.
Almadria.
Let's begin it.
There she is! Almadria!
But all alone? Watch yourselves. She's probably planning something.
I was getting rather tired of waiting around. Oh my, and I see you came along as well, Danon Witch.
Almadria.
What's this? I thought you couldn't stand the sight of me. Go on, little one. Show me the full force of that hatred of yours. Otherwise, run and hide like a rat you are.
That's enough! How can you smile while causing pain to so many others?
That is the way of those who possess great power. The very way we Renans live. Those with power set the example, and those without are forced to obey. Though you two seem to have forgotten that's the way these things work.
And you really think that justifies your actions? You turned all those people into a hollowed sea!
What foolishness. It's only natural that the fate of a slave differ from that of its owner. Very well, I admit I did fan the flames just a tad back in the 80s. But it wouldn't have mattered in the slightest if there hadn't been a spark to ignite. Without it, my actions would have been fruitless. Ultimately, it was their very own burning hatred that laid them to waste. To say it was all my fault is simply laying blame at the wrong feet.
No one's perfect. We all have darkness in our hearts.
In our
The
hearts.
atrocities that you've committed, they're unthinkable! Your heart is nothing but darkness!
What in the Kingdom
What a
Hearts is he
fool.
saying?
To think time and time again you would challenge Renan authority without so much as an inkling of how things actually work. Such ignorance is why your kind has been enslaved for 300 years.
Almeidria.
Well, if it isn't Lord Dohalim.
These people are my allies and friends. I won't let you insult them so.
Stop that talk.
My, what a shock. I never would have expected you to claim mere slaves as your companions. If I didn't know any better, I would question your noble lineage. Oh, how far the mighty have fallen. A traitor such as yourself hardly deserves to be called a lord.
You are nothing compared to Dohalim.
Rinwell.
He would never stand by and laugh. His people hollowed.
Ha! What does it matter? You're descended from those who allowed the power and knowledge entrusted to them to wither away. Your pitiful family may have feared it, but I do not. That knowledge and power is all mine to command. And now, you will witness what that power's truly capable of. Nesmold!
Is a dragon? It is. This weakness is on its head. Okay.
Enjoy your meal! Such
How do I...
and eyes, child. Let me reunite you with your parents.
Shut up! I'm gonna take you down and it's the very last thing I do!
That's right. Loathe me. Every step brings you closer to being me.
You're wrong! You're wrong! I'm nothing like you!
I can't see. Lucky dodge, I guess.
This one's mine!
Excuse me. I keep thinking A is the jump button. God damn it, why couldn't I do both at once? Okay, cool. This is fun. Good time. Why does that make me dizzy immediately?
I'm ready. First aid. Rip and tear. Faster. Coming. Spread. Rip and tear. Sonic thrust.
Oh, I didn't notice on his tail he's got one too. Okay.
Where are you going?
What's she doing now?
She's infusing her beast with more power.
Get ready.
What the fuck? Can you hit the tail, please?
Now you see what I can do. Eat dirt.
You're brimming with hatred.
Is that our thing this time? It's just hatred, hatred, hatred. Why did it take that long to heal? Why? Okay, it's fine. It's my fault for playing Law during this. This guy can't hit shit for this. Over strategy. Ah, that's right. I can't specifically tell. One person to focus on healing, can I? How long does this last? The dong.
They're attacking separately. I can't land a hit on her.
Keep an eye on her, and take out the monster first.
Not in your dreams.
She's no stranger to astral arts.
I can take care of that.
Yeah, take it away. I owe you one. Try harder.
The waters of the
I'll smash you. Mega stop. First you picked the wrong fight.
I don't. Why do they give the option of her existing up there? Do I have to kill the dragon first?
Wits about you, people.
I really owe you one. The winds of judgment blow your way. Fall for impending calamity. Chaotic disaster.
So that's the trick up her sleeve.
Your astral arts are special. And now, they're mine! Not on my watch! Forward up!
Take this.
This sucks. This kind of sucks.
Here! I'll be saving this one. More where I came from. Lightning bolt!
Can I restart the battle? I'm restarting the battle. I don't even know how to. I'm not playing as Law.
Soon, I shall be the thumb.
Law should actually probably get out of the team.
Let me reunite you with your parents.
Shut up! I'm gonna take you down if it's the very last thing I do!
That's right. Loathe me. Every step brings you closer to being me.
You're wrong! You're wrong! I'm nothing like you! Magic is there! Radiant love here! I'll be saving Annihilation! Radiant blood here! I'm ready! This one's mine! Thunder Hail! Lunar Corruption! I'm all set up! Leave now! Searing Blade! Confiscated!
Be still!
Lunar Corruption! Lunar Blast!
Resonate with the earth!
Ruin! The sky is mine!
Ignite!
Stay away! This one's mine!
Take this!
Now you see what I can do.
Glacial Spear!
No further!
Here's evil!
Take this!
Okay, so the other way she's gonna pull that off. That's great.
Here goes!
Demon Path! Here I come!
Healing Circle! Not to escape my
Demon
judgment!
Path! Lightning Thrust!
Raging Cascade! Sleep out! Radiant here! None of the marks can handle this!
Here I come!
This one's mine!
What's she doing now?
She's infusing her beast with more power.
Get ready!
Alright, now that I'm back to playing Alpha, and I'll just play manual if it feels better on him.
Ready and the waters of creation, magic and love. It's the tidal wave.
Sword Rain Alpha! Take this! Thrust! Dragon Form!
Lightning condemned.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Here's a healing
Try
art.
harder!
This
Now!
one's mine.
I'm not done!
Searing blade. Raging cascade. Searing blade.
Here I come! Rising Focus! I'm not done!
I'll be saving
You're
this
finished! This one's all mine!
Brimming with hatred.
You picked the wrong fight!
Blah blah blah, hatred, blah blah blah.
My watch.
Now you see what I can do.
Wasn't sweet.
Elusive Deity!
Lightning condemned. No more playing nice.
Not now! Not ever!
Freeze Lantern.
You're mine! Elusive Deity!
First
Demon
aid.
Fang!
Lightning orb.
Be still! Try harder! Not a chance! Not a chance! Mirage! Demon Fang! Roasting Fury!
Where are you going?
Easter!
Stay away.
So long.
Here's Evo, Xion, Astral
Let Renwell do it.
Go!
They're attacked separately!
I can't land a hit on her.
Keep an eye on her. Take out the monster first.
One more.
She's no stranger to astral arts.
I can take care of that.
I can't see anything happening. Holy shit. Fuck.
Pierce eel.
Wits about you, people.
Where are you going?
The winds of judgment blow your way! Fall before impending calamity!
So that's the trick up her sleeve.
Your astral arts aren't so special. And now, they're mine! Thank
You can't steal her art. The fuck, like, 'cause you can't lock on to her. Everyone just dies here.
Stay away from my friend! I'm not feeling so great. Not today! You're mine! Crush! I owe you one. Demon Fang! Here I come!
Oh my god, this boss fight sucks.
I owe you one. Can't get out of this! It's the same.
I just fucking got up.
I couldn't make it in time.
I can carve through armor! Far enough!
For the witch.
This should do it! No, I mystic mercy! Here I come! Thanks! Fury! Not today! Take it! Force of regeneration! Fury! Dragon Swarm! Take this! Take this! Sword Rain Alpha! You're mine!
I was overconfident.
You'll pay for that!
Free you of your power. Our arts are being interrupted.
Dragon Swarm! Orochi's Fury! Dragon Swarm!
We will! No further! Allow me to help you.
Take this!
I don't know if I'm doing this boss fight wrong or not. I don't know. Maybe there's some way I can steal.
Not while I'm around, she isn't. I'll never forgive you.
Okay.
What?
I'll take you down. I'll end you. Astral energy.
Say no more!
Okay, that was fucking awesome. Didn't know if I got that prompt to do that before.
You murdered my mother and father. But I'm not like you.
Rinwell.
Even now, I hate you. But here I am, unable to let go. Honestly, even if I took my hatred out on you here and now, it wouldn't make me feel any better in the long run. I realize that now. So, I won't kill you. I'll take you in, and make damn sure justice is served the right way.
You would dare mock me with your foolish, useless pity? A Dahnan, nothing more than a mere slave. I won't allow you to...
It's not about what you think. Or being Dahnan or Renan. Because you'll atone for the crimes you committed. And that's all.
How is this? It's the shadow
It's
dude.
that swordsman again.
He's gonna stab her.
Oh, Lord Volron, what brings you here? No, forgive me. I've forgotten myself. Please allow me to make it up to you, my lord.
Yeah. Knew it.
Silence now, wretched snake. Does it hurt? It should. That pain is proof you're still alive. Enjoy it.
Oh, now she's dead.
Volron. Years ago, the Lord of Ganeth Haros met a sudden death. His successor was a man by that very name, Volron.
And like a restless lover, I've come back for more.
The hood's off, yo.
Stop right there!
Think you can cut me down? What?
Yo, he's Jepharov. Yo, the other part broke. Yo, that's hot.
Wait, what just happened to him? Alvin! Say something!
Oh, anime time. Okay.
Let go of me! Let me go!
Shion!
Alvin!
Okay, but I got one of those crest thingies too in my other eye.
Shion!
Alvin!
Oh, he can feel pain again. Oh no.
come and find me. If you truly are the Sovereign.
What the fuck? We're going to Atlantis. Voice acted. Well then, it will calm your mind and await further instructions.
After all this time, I'll be free from this hell. I can finally go home. I doubt I'll ever see this place again. Might as well walk the block once more for old time's sake.
Astral energy charging almost complete. Output stable. Standing by. The maiden will maintain control over things. You just focus on not breaking your concentration while the ceremony is in progress. If you want to see your home again, you'll have to do a good job here. Number 1273. Be honest, I was reading the sweat bullets. If you hadn't worked out, who knows what we would have done. It was the first time I managed to assemble a sovereign and maiden all ready for the ceremony after all. But seeing you make it all the way to today has put my fears to rest. So why couldn't we feel pain with the mask on? Is this the test subject, man? Wow, it looks just like us on the outside, maybe inside, but it's uncivilized. It's the rest of them. You haven't forgot my warning. Oh wait, are we not human? Oh, this is so weird. One 1273, or should I say sovereign? You don't understand how much time and effort we've invested to create you as a lone success. We can't risk losing you to injury at this stage. I don't know who got it in their head to start calling you sovereign. At the end of the day, you're nothing more than a test subject. Your only worth lies in your physical aptitude for the task at hand. Your thoughts and feelings are no concern. How nice of them. Everyone's so nice to us here.
As usual, nobody wants to explain anything to me. They just threaten and harass me instead. What does everyone think I am? Some sort of talking pet? They're the ones that dragged me all the way up here in the first place. Bastards. I shouldn't have bothered coming out. Might as well head back to my room.
Oh, is Shion? Time, Alphen. It's finally happening, huh? Yes, we need to change our outfits and meet in the front of the transference device. Once this is all over, you'll finally be able to return home. That's what I'm hoping for. Okay. Get the gist of this, kinda. It's a bit confusing.
I just wanted to go back. To Dahna. To my home.
Alphen.
Leori.
Things went wrong. Wall.
Finn. Live for me.
Yo, nothing like trauma for the boy.
No. Iori. No! Wait, please. Wait, What was that? That... How long ago was that? That's right. Shion.
His nerves are working.
Oh, right. That's what pain felt like. So much for it all being a bad dream. Where am I? Where is everyone?
Oh, he's not gonna be able to use that. Don't do that. Don't. Okay. I thought he was gonna start burning it, and then his hand would have.
I need to find them. Better start looking.
Hey, at least we have the Master Pro on us. Oh, I know we had all this trauma happen to us, but we gotta check on our farm. I don't even know how to even do that. Forget.
Naori. Shion. Damn it.
No.
You're mine! Cut! Sword Lane Alpha! Orochi's Fury!
Yo, this fight's scripted to lose.
Dragon Swarm! Here I come! Here I come! I'm not done! Lunar Rondo! Mirage! It's on! Dragon Swarm! Sword Lane Alpha! You're mine! Strike! You're mine! Sword Lane Alpha! Dazzle! Lunar Rondo! Rising Falcon! You picked the wrong fight!
Oh, I can't do the fire thing anymore. Oh my god, I hate this. It took so much away. Oh shit.
I'm not done! Orochi's Fury! Sword Lane Alpha! Be still! Rising Falcon! Demon Fang! Here I come! Sword Lane Alpha! Dragon Swarm! Orochi's Fury! Dazzle! Take this! Strike! Take this! I'm not done! Sword Lane Alpha!
No. Come back into the back.
Sword Rain Alpha! Lightning thrust! Hurricane hits on! Hit! You're mine! Sword Rain Alpha! Dragon Swarm! Orochi Fury! You picked the wrong fight! Lightning thrust! Dragon Swarm! Sword Rain Alpha! Strike! Sword Rain Alpha! Dragon Swarm!
Oh my goodness.
I'm not done! Orochi Fury! Be still! No escape! You're finished!
It's awesome. I like feeling helpless against a bunch of sea things.
Alpha! Dragon Swarm! Take this! Strike! Dragon Swarm! Sword Rain Alpha! Be still! Take this! No escape! Rising! Sword Rain Alpha!
I thought we were supposed to lose that, to be honest with you.
Alvin?
Rinwell!
What happened just now? Normally you'd be able to take that thing with your eyes closed.
Thank goodness you're alive. Are you all right?
Yeah.
Everything hurts.
I'm just glad we found you in one piece. You were the only one still missing. There's a village back the way we came from, Thistleim. Kisara and La are already there.
Rinwell, where are we?
Ganeth Haros, Volron's realm. Remember?
Ushered by the waves straight to the enemy stronghold. A rare stroke of luck, it would seem.
Luck?
If Volron's here, that means Shion's close too, right?
Shion? Oh. Right. Of course.
Are you sure you're feeling okay? You seem a little off.
He's probably just exhausted. Let's save the catching up for when we're back at the village.
Okay. Finally, we can max out this one. He doesn't feel pain, but the last part, did you not see what just happened, Matt, with the Dark Sword dude breaking off the final part of his mask? And how that reawoken all of his memories and shit like that, and it like reactivated his nerves somehow, so now he can feel pain, and he's very confused by everything.
I think Hootle senses an owl around here.
Where? Where's the owl? You tell me, Hootle. Half paying attention? Okay. Well, yeah, we can feel pain now. There's the owl.
Speaking of
What's the
Thistleim,
owl?
it's populated by Danans, but they're not under the rule of any lord. Pretty refreshing, huh? The whole town was built by Danan defectors, escapees from elsewhere. This area's teeming with stray Zeugles, though, so heaven only knows how they managed to set up a community here. The ordeal seems to have left them understandably on edge. Kisara and La are back there right now, trying to convince them of our good intentions. Say, Alphen, it looks like you got your face back then.
Yeah.
And your sense of pain, too, it would seem. Any connection?
Really? Oh, but that means...
Oh, no.
Probably.
I wonder if Alphen's going to be okay.
For now, I believe we should hold off on speculation. Simply keep an eye on him.
Right.
Yo, eye patch?
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
Alphen! Boy, am I glad to see you safe.
Well, did you manage to convince them we're not in league with any lord?
Yeah, eventually.
When the ship sank, I thought we were done for. Guess the world just couldn't keep us apart.
Yeah, and now we can finally go rescue Shion.
There's something I need to tell you guys first. I got my memory back.
So, what did you remember? Are you able to tell us now?
Give the man some space, Law.
I remember being up on Lenegis.
Go on.
I was abducted from Dana. I was told if I ever wanted to return home, I'd have to cooperate. So that's what I did. Next thing I knew, they had made me into the Sovereign.
You mean to say you won the crown contest? As a Dahnan?
No. They kept me locked in a strange facility. They experimented on me, like I was nothing more than an animal. There were others, but only I survived. Of course, I wasn't really a king. The reality was that they treated me worse even than the lowest slave. The only reason I survived was because my body was able to withstand the Sovereign's power that they placed inside me.
The crest that appeared behind you on Almadria's ship must have undoubtedly been that of the Sovereign. It all makes sense now. Your affinity with the Blazing Sword, and the strange powers you possess, they were all because you were the Sovereign.
Okay, but why would the Renans go out of their way to give you all that power? Just what exactly does being the Sovereign entail?
They said it was for something called the Spirit Channeling Ceremony. They taught me how to harness my power for when the big day came. As for what the ceremony was actually for, unfortunately, I never found out.
So if what you're saying about being on Lenegis is true, then maybe you really did meet Shion. After all, you said you recognized her from somewhere, right?
But Shion said she'd never seen him before. How do you explain
Because
that?
she looks like Naoris. Duh.
I was wrong. It wasn't Shion I knew from Lenegis. It was
Naori,
Naori.
yeah. Duh.
She was a Renin maiden they paired me with during the spirit channeling ceremony. She's the woman I kept seeing in my dreams.
A maiden? What?
Wait, so this Naori figure just happens to be the double of Shion? Bit coincidental, isn't it?
Naori's family name was Imeris.
Imeris? As in Shion Imeris?
Wow.
So they're distant relatives or something? Wait, or are they sisters?
Why
She
is it
guessed
now
as
we're
good as
learning
mine.
Shion's last name? Why does now
All
we
I
know
is
it?
It was Naori. She's the
Did we
one
know
who
this
put the
before?
mask on me.
I don't think we did.
The mask? But why?
To keep my soul from devouring itself over the guilt. After what I did on Lenegis. Over the lives I took.
Lives? You mean you staged a rebellion?
Perhaps it was a part of this spirit channeling ceremony?
I don't know. Whatever it was that the spirit channeling ceremony was supposed to achieve, it didn't turn out as planned. I lost consciousness halfway through. By the time I came to, Lenegis was a sea of flames. I opened my eyes to see Naori there, weeping.
These hands of mine.
I shudder to think of how many deaths I caused that day. Certainly more than any of these lords can claim, I'm sure.
You really expect us to believe this? First the Sovereign, then Lenegis? You couldn't possibly have done all that.
I wonder. In ancient scripture, there is tell of a terrible calamity that befell Lenegis, nearly destroying it. The restoration took years, and required the work of countless laborers.
By ancient, you mean...
It predates the Crown Contest, to a time before even the first Renin invasion of Dana. More than 300 years ago.
300? But that'd make Alphen...
That's right. I'm pretty much an antique of a human being. Deep down, maybe I already knew.
Story got weird.
Alphen...
Some hero, huh? Cooperating with the same villains who snatched me from my home, committing mass slaughter, only for it to slip my mind. Then, when I finally remember, turns out I'm so old I've got scripture written about me. So much for standing up to injustice. I've probably got more blood on my hands than all the lords combined!
Alphen, stop! Honestly, I'm not going to pretend to understand what all this means. But what I do know is that right now, you're just reacting to the shock.
Bro, what?
Kisara.
Listen, what you really need is time. Time to process things and get your head straight. Truth be told, I think that probably goes for all of us.
What about Shion? We can't just...
I'm worried about Shion too, Law. But it's clear that Alphen's in no fit state to fight. This is Volron, remember? Even at full capacity, it's practically a suicide mission.
Is he this? Is he the final lord?
We stay put in the village till we're ready.
Oh my god, he is, isn't he?
Okay, everyone?
Okay.
Take some time to think things through, okay? But remember, we're all here for you if you need us. No matter how dark things might seem, you're not alone, Alphen.
Thank you.
It's fine. All right, everyone. Let's break for now.
Do I even have the right to fight? Do I have the right to go to Shion's rescue? What do the others think?
Got pretty weird. Well, that's expected. Yo, cows? Milk?
You're certainly full of surprises, aren't you?
Trust me, it's not intentional.
Sorry, that was insensitive of me. Though, there's still an awful lot I wish I could understand. Every new piece of information seems only to yield further mysteries. The truth feels just as elusive as when we first started. I am well aware of where you got your powers. But why, as a Dahnan, do you bear the same crest as the current Renan sovereign? More to the point, why choose a Dahnan for their sovereign in the first place? And then there is the Maiden, a figure so powerful, she's playing yin to the sovereign's yang in esoteric ceremonies. And yet, I'd never even heard of her. Then again, this all occurred 300 years ago. What if the term sovereign doesn't even hold the same meaning as it did back then? Listen, I may be a traitor among my people, but I am still Renan, born and raised. I learned the same history, listened rapt to the same tales. And yet now I feel like there was little truth to any of it.
Speaking of which, there's something else that I remember from the spirit channeling ceremony. It used the Renis Alma.
You're certain?
Yes. Or at least that's what they called it. Only you would know if it was one and the same.
Oh, I have never laid eyes on the real artifact myself. And you never participated in a crown contest. You're not even Renan. Many mysteries lay buried in these 3 centuries past.
3 centuries is more than several lifetimes. Was I really out that long?
Well, I'm only estimating based on historical record. But all the facts would seem to point that way.
Who the hell am I?
If I may be frank, we have even bigger fish to fry than that. By comparison, the far more important question at hand is, just what does it all mean?
Frank, huh?
Sometimes, we need a little help in addressing the truth behind our pain. Not to compete over lives lost, but I suspect your count is still somewhat beneath mine.
Thanks for lending me an ear. And sorry for being a bother.
Please, no thanks are necessary. The quicker you get back on your feet, the sooner we can all get back out there.
All this time, I thought it was the worrying about Shion and the pain bringing you down. I didn't realize you were lonely too.
I guess all of us are. In one way or another.
Yeah, but you've only just found out. I mean, no, not found out. Remembered.
To tell you the truth, I was actually beginning to forget I'd even lost my memory in the first place. Now that it's returned, Well, you can see what I'm like. It's strange. When I think about Lenegis, it still feels like it was only a year or two ago that I was there. But then I realize what feels like years was actually centuries ago.
What about your hometown? Do you know if it's still there?
I doubt it. When the Renans invaded, the world as I knew it changed overnight. Even if the place is still there physically, I expect the people will be long gone. Certainly everyone I knew, at least. My family, my friends.
Yeah, I know how that feels. I have no home to return to either. No family waiting for me. I used to curse my bad luck that I'd ever been born a mage in the first place. Otherwise, if I hadn't, maybe my mother and father would still be alive today. Although if that had been the case, I guess I'd probably still be just another slave with no means to resist. I'd never have met up with you guys, that's for sure.
Have you learned to embrace your powers yet?
Nuh-uh. I resent them a little less than before, though. They've kept me alive this long, right? I try not to think about it too much. After all, who can predict what the future will hold? I guess what I'm trying to say is that with everything that's happened in your past, finding out you're the Sovereign and all, it's no wonder you're conflicted. Heck, honestly, I think anyone would be.
Rinwell.
First it was Shion, then it was me, and now it's you. All of us suffering, just because of some power we never even asked for.
Yeah. All this time you were suffering right in front of me, and I never even knew. I feel like I finally understand what you and Shion were going through.
You couldn't have known. Still, if you want to make it up to her, shouldn't we hurry it up and rescue her already? Poor Shion must be lonely, all by herself wherever she is.
Yeah, you're right. Let's get going.
Okay. 180 on the move. A lot of money.
What do you see out there?
Zeugles. Strays by the looks of it. We unwittingly disturbed their territory on our way here, and now they're looking pretty riled up. So, feel like you're making headway? You know, sorting through things?
All I know is Shion needs our help. As for what happens after that...
Say, how did you get back down here from Lenegis, anyway?
I came down in a Renan starship. I have Naori to
Starship?
thank for that.
What happened to her? Did she come with you?
She stayed behind. Just as I wanted to get back to Dana and my people, Naori's place was with her fellow Renans, performing her duties as the Maiden. Neither of us asked for the power or roles we were given. I suppose we felt a kinship with each other in that sense. But even then...
Wait, so you mean it wasn't just Danans like you that Lenegis abducted? You're saying they forced Naori, one of their own, to serve against her will as well?
Even within Renan society itself, there exists a hierarchy. I don't think she was ever given the option to refuse. Despite that, she did everything she possibly could to serve her people. The very same ones I ended up slaughtering. And even after that, she still helped me escape back to Dana. She stayed behind on Lenegis to help any of her people who survived. I owe her more than words can express. A debt left to fester for what? 300 years? How do I even begin to make up for something like that?
In all honesty, you don't. You can't atone for what's happened in the past. I don't think anyone can. Be it several centuries ago, or just yesterday.
What are you saying? That I might as well give up?
I'm saying you don't have to be a white knight in shining armor.
Tell him.
Back after my brother had passed away, it was you who told me that his dream lived on inside me. And you did the same for him, for Dohalim, when he was ready to give up too. You were there for both of us. You know what I heard? I heard you telling me to keep fighting, to strive no matter what.
And I was out of line. I had no right to ask that of you.
No, You're wrong. Those words were exactly what I needed to hear at the time. In fact, I would go as far as to say that I wouldn't even be here had I not heard them. Left to my own devices, who knows when I would have been able to pick myself up. Besides, it's not like killing all those people was a choice that you made of your own free will, right? The truly terrible ones are the people who abducted you. The ones who forced you to wield that power. They're the ones you should be blaming. Not only that, but that guilt you feel inside, that's all the proof you need to know you're a good person, Alphen. Do you understand? If I'm still allowed to fight and keep on living, then damn it, Alphen, so the hell are you. But, if you're still not convinced, then ask yourself this. What is it that you've really been fighting for this whole time? Go on, ask yourself.
What I've been fighting for, huh?
It got real with her. Nothing much.
Alphen, are we gonna go rescue Shion or what? What's gotten into you, man? Aren't you worried about her?
Do I even have any right to be?
If you were in my place, you'd say, to hell with all that. What do you want to do?
Sounds like me. Pretending I have all the answers is kind of my forte.
Come on, man. Snap out of it. This isn't like you. Look, I get it. You finally remember your past, only to feel like you've lost yourself again. You're in shock, and who wouldn't be? Worse still, you blame yourself for what happened. And yeah, I don't agree, but that doesn't mean I don't understand either. But here's the thing. None of that's got anything to do with Shion.
I guess.
It's about Naori, isn't it? Look, you're still here, aren't you? Who's to say this chick isn't alive and kicking out there somewhere, too? Fine, I've said my piece. The thing is, though, where does this leave Shion?
My power consumed me once already. I left behind a path of fire and destruction. And the same thing could happen again. I can't guarantee anyone's safety, including Shion's.
So you think we might get burned up because of your sovereign powers? I can think of worse ways to go. Come on, fight this thing! What happened to the guy who talked to me after my dad died? The one who cared enough to reach out and save me? That's the guy I was proud to follow. Not this faltering imposter who's taken his place.
Law.
No, I'm serious. What's gotten into you, man? Just give me the word and I'll beat some sense into you if that's what it takes. Now, I'm gonna ask you this once and only once. Are you serious about rescuing Shion or not? What's it gonna be, Alphen?
You're the hype man.
What do you think? Of course I want to rescue her. Hell, I'd do it right now if I could.
So then quit griping and do it already!
Listen, you're probably right about all this.
Alphen.
It's exactly like you said. Whatever happened in my past has nothing to do with Shion. But there's still so much that There I go again. So much for the inspiring Alphen of old.
He could be a pain sometimes. Besides, even a hero has to let the cracks show once in a while, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Just give me a little more time to fill in the cracks. And thanks, Law.
Hey, don't even mention it. You've totally got this, Alphen. I believe in you.
It's a bro moment. They had a bro moment.
Back to the inn, I guess.
are!
What is it?
Zeugles, that's what! They're almost at the village gates!
Any closer and they'll be house hunting. I knew we shouldn't have cut through their territory.
That sounds bad.
Can you fight? No shame in bowing out if you're not up for it.
Kisara's right. You don't want to go overdoing it.
Come on, kick some ass.
I'm up for it.
Really?
You ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. It's now or never, right?
Alvin, right! Great to have you back! Now let's do this!
That's fitting for him, a fist bump one. Oh my god. Kisara's got 1,000. We have one more to fill out there.
Look sharp, people. If we don't act fast, they're going to get into the village.
Right. We need to hurry.
Oh my goodness.
Remember, if the pain's too much...
We've all got our own pain to deal with. I'm done letting others pick up my slack.
Here they come!
Oh, they hits with the bangers?
Even a single one through!
There's a firm no Zeugles policy.
Fine by me! Let's get to work!
That's my cue.
Shut him down.
Now my clothes are wrong! Split it open!
Be my guest.
I'll smash you!
Frozen?
Hammer! My turn, Hubert! Strike! Dragon form!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And it's probably to me!
Oh, wrong one. Whatever, it's fine.
Sword Rain Alpha! In an instant! Impact Cross! You're mine!
My boy's out here taking bodies now.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Now! Take this! Earthing Knuckle! Sword Rain Alpha! Lightning Thrust!
Now!
Here I come! Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Alphen, you okay?
I'm fine. This pain thing really hurts, huh?
But hey, at least you're still alive.
It wouldn't be called pain if it was pleasant. It can be pretty useful, though. It's good motivation to improve and get stronger.
Guess I've got a lot of room to improve in that regard.
Anyway, I'm glad we could protect the village, especially after everything they've done for us.
Since his nerves are back and all that, he doesn't even know what it feels like to be out of breath. Like,
Yeah.
he's literally out of shape. Well, he's
You
in
know,
shape, but he's out of it, too.
Thistlerim kind of reminds me of home.
Weird.
The people here have hidden themselves away out of the fear of being found, always watching their backs. Though in the end, home was destroyed anyway.
That won't happen here.
Oh? Is that a hint of fighting spirit I sense?
Yeah. I won't lie. Some of these memories will take a while to process. But I've learned something too. My rage, this fury I feel at our so-called rulers, it comes from having so much of myself stripped away from me back then. Friends, family, home. They took everything from me and left me with nothing but guilt. I was completely alone. At least that's what I thought. But not anymore. Since I awakened, I've met people who I care about. Friends who hold me up. Friends who make me feel like I'm worth something. And I won't lose that. Not ever again. I'll protect those bonds with everything I have. That's why I need to keep fighting.
But Shion comes first.
Of course. First we rescue Shion, then we defeat Volron and liberate Dana. Everyone, will you fight with me?
Say the word and I'm there.
Certainly no objections.
Then it's agreed. Our next stop will be the capital, Pelegion. According to the villagers, there's a huge cliff separating Thistleum from the capital. Luckily for us, there's a path we can use to climb up.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
We don't know what lies ahead. We should prepare well before we venture forth.
Yeah, can't exactly fight at the top of your game when you're hungry.
Good point. Let's stop by the inn and plan our next move from there. By the way, how is Mahavar doing? Wait, don't tell me we still haven't found him.
It's not like we haven't been looking. I've covered the whole length and breadth of the coast, but...
All of the other crew members are accounted for, including us. But we weren't able to find Mahavar. He's still missing.
I see.
Perhaps he couldn't bring himself to abandon the ship.
You mean at the bottom of the ocean? Damn it.
We don't know that it sank. We all washed up on the same shore. If the ship went down, isn't it strange we haven't come across a single piece of debris?
Do you think he might still be alive somewhere out there?
I think stranger things have happened. Whether he's alive or otherwise, we've exhausted all the avenues available to us. All we can do now is press on ahead.
Fine, let's get going.
Okay. More skits, alright.
Thistleum was founded by Danans fleeing the tyranny of Renan lords, right? But when you first came, they must have known Dohalim was Renan. So why do you think they let us in?
They almost didn't. But it wasn't just Dohalim they were wary of. They didn't trust any of us.
Even the weird Danans just like them?
When you live life in constant fear of being pursued, it's only a matter of time before all outsiders start to seem a potential threat.
I suppose that makes sense. So how did you convince them to trust us?
You saw how destitute the village was. They needed food, badly. We hunted some Zeugles for them. That seemed to do the trick.
Of course, a little magic-assisted roast didn't hurt things.
Never underestimate a full stomach's ability to put a person at ease. It turns out a hearty meal can be a powerful weapon.
I don't like to dump all of it once still. It's weird.
Something's on your mind. You having second thoughts about rescuing Shion?
Of course not. Shion's our friend. Almeidrea was the one I hated. For as long as I can remember, she served as a symbol to me of everything Renan. But ever since getting to know Shion, I realized it doesn't make sense to group people together like that. Every individual is different.
I see.
Besides, the situation with Almeidrea was something else entirely. I'd already decided I wasn't going to kill her, but when I saw her die right in front of me, a part of me thought it served her right, that she'd gotten what she deserved. But another part regretted that someone else had come along and killed her instead. Don't get me wrong. If I had the chance again, I still wouldn't kill her. But it's not like I'll be shedding any tears now that she's gone. It's all so confusing. I don't know how to make sense of any of it.
Who said it had to make sense?
No, she's right. Sometimes it doesn't even make
You've done
sense.
nothing wrong. You've started to question the beliefs you've held all your life. It's only natural for you to feel disoriented. You didn't give in to the hatred you felt for Almeidrea. You made a choice not to kill her. And that's significant, whether you realize it or not. As for what it means exactly, that might be worth taking some time to figure out on your own.
Some time.
Or don't, if you don't want to. It's just an idea. I'm still searching too, remember?
No, I think you're right. It can't hurt to keep searching after all. And hey, thanks, Kisara.
Mail.
Okay. Why?
Oh, it's a side quest symbol.
Damn it.
What?
Is that so?
Okay.
Okay.
Great job.
Fishing themes.
I'll teach these small fry who's the apex predator of these waters. Just watch and see.
Let's not get
Apex
ahead
predator.
of ourselves now.
I guess we're having fish for dinner tonight.
Ooh. Make that. Let's do it. That's really. Yeah, fuck it.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
We're going accessories at the moment. This is what we gotta stock up on. Oh, now we're broke. Oh shit, do we have anything to sell? And now we got money again. Really is that easy? And now we're broke.
Never be too prepared. But did we have to spend so much?
Yes.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Yo, now? Where? D4, Terrapin Fists. What the hell those? Those the dudes down there?
Out of my way! Oh.
Ready and ready! Dragon again!
Swallow dance!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Now you see what I can. I'm on a roll now.
Orochi Fury!
How did the combo go away?
You're mine!
Hurricane, far enough.
You're finished! Orochi Fury!
Make it break!
Vassal!
Blah 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 magic.
I feel sprightlier than before.
The dudes are supposed to kill? Fizzled.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Here it's now we gotta see. There it is. It's got a little starfish on his head.
Hmm? You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
Alright. I'm gonna probably end it there for now. Because it's been 3 hours. I'm gonna try and do Tales of like once or twice a week, and then other things. I'm gonna try and make a bit more of a schedule. Gotta do that. So we gotta get through this game. But the streams for Tales of are gonna be like 4 or 5 hours instead of like the usual 2 to 3. It's only 3 today because getting back into the groove. But they're gonna be like 4, 5 because it's a long game, so it needs long sit sessions. But this was a great test to see if everything's working. It seems to be working again. Thank you everyone who stopped by, basically Matt, and have a good one.